Hey everybody, Mike with Cactus Crawlers RC, and I am back again with the Vanquish VS4-10 Phoenix Portal. And I've ran this truck a few times already, and I can tell you I'm loving this thing. It's basically in stock form. The only thing that I've really changed is I put some weights into the barrels of the wheel. So one thing that I've noticed is that I'm really babying this truck when I take it out. I'm not pushing it as hard because I'm afraid of scratching up this body. I already do have some scratches in it, but I don't want it to get any worse than it already is. Check out the limitations of what this vehicle can do. I think I'm gonna try and swap out another body that I have just so I can push a little bit more. So we're gonna take off the Phoenix body that it comes with, and we are going to put on there this Baja Bug. So the great thing about the Baja Bug is that it's already scratched up. I don't have to worry about, being sad about the paint job not looking so great. It almost fits on there perfectly. The one thing I know I'm gonna need to make this body work on this chassis, I'm gonna have to get rid of the inner fender wells and this fake radiator here. Once I get rid of these two items, I think I'm gonna be able to get that front end probably to sit all the way up against the bumper. And then the rear sits pretty close already, so once I get the front end down, I'll be able to see how much that I'm gonna have to take off of the backside to get it lowered. The first step is going to be to remove the fenders on the front and that radiator, and then just get the body sat on there and see where it is. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a really cool body for this truck. So let's get started on that. Hey everybody, I'm back with the rebody of the Vanquish VS4-10 Phoenix, and I think it's gonna work out really great. It's not a perfect fit because of the holes that were already drilled into the body. It is sitting back on the chassis a little bit. As you can see here, here's where the rock slider ends, and then the body ends right there. So it is pushed back a little bit, but I think it's gonna be all right. It still looks all right on there. Pretty happy with it. I did have to change out the original Phoenix bumper because it did stick out a whole lot. So I went ahead and put this Element Ecto bumper on here, and it's just borrowed for now because it does go back on my other truck, but I will be getting a similar style bumper for this vehicle if I decide to keep this body on it. So now when I go out and take this truck to test it, I don't have to be worried about rolling it over and damaging that beautiful Phoenix body that it came with and getting it all scratched up. Now I can push the limits of the truck with this body on there with no worries.